action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Alperen Şengün. Thompson is out there with Durant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Okongwu is out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the center. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
He gets it in there. Şengün's got his team on the board to start the game for Houston.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Young passes to Porzingis. Back to Young. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Free throw drops for KD. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his two titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Durant hits them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Young passes to Daniels to the inside and finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Young against Thompson. And Durant gets double teamed. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Over Porzingis. Shot's good by Durant.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Now, here's Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Takes it inside, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Porzingis. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now, here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Houston moving it around. Thompson finds Smith. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Young.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting the rhythm.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Clock at 6. Outside Durant for the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin?
Okay, Ellie, thank you. The shot by KD, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Porzingis against Adams. Porzingis kicks to Okongwu. The three from Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Durant. Over Okongwu. Durant's shot is good. Durant's got 6.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Now Okongwu, nothing on the board. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
The first free throw is good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Şengün, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And Young, here we go. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Get that out of here. Porzingis with the ball. Defended by Adams. Smith against Johnson. And a wide open look for Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson passes to Smith. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün from downtown. Porzingis with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 5. Okongwu down low. Şengün covering. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Atlanta.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shai checked in. Houston also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Steven Adams. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And last season's most improved player. And Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
And he's good on the second. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact. One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Pass to Reza Shai. Now Young from past the arc. Şengün with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Now Porzingis lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Houston, Alperen Şengün, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Şengün hits them both. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now here's Porzingis, 5 points in the game. Daniel from outside. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets are gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. The Hawks leading. Back to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Okogie. In the corner, Şengün with it. Here's Shepard. Another miss by Houston. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Porzingis can't hit. Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Smith. Pass to Shepard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Daniels, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Şengün passes to Shepard. Back to Şengün. Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Porzingis. Daniels finds Porzingis. Here's Young. Back to Porzingis.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Alexander. Walker, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's KD. And the shot goes in. Durant's got 8.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Pass to Shai. No good from outside. And for the Rockets, they're shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. The shot by Thompson, no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. It's stolen by Capella. KD passes to Thompson. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. No good. That would have tied it.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Capella, defended by Young. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Trae Young. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Johnson at the elbow. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. That's 7 points for Jalen Johnson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Durant against Johnson. Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Takes the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Young outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson right side. It's stolen by Shepherd. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks on top, up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Shepard in at the point. Now here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Finney-Smith. From past the arc. They get it back. From outside the arc. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you guys.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, here's Okongwu. He's got 6, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Now, here's Thompson. Still yet to score. Here's KD. Banked in off the glass.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
The Hawks leading by 3. Kennard finds Rizachet. Alexander Walker on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Alexander Walker. Thompson with the bucket. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes. Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Young is subbed in for Kennard. So it's the Hawks now. Inside, here's Newell. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, KD. Thompson inside. Young's there. Here's Shepard, defended by Young. Thompson for the triple. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 3. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adams. Pulls up for three. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Outside Daniels. Here's Shai. No scoring in this one. Moves back up. Poked away. Finney Smith with it. Daniels kicks to Young. Pass to Daniels. Puts it up. And Young with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Timeout.
For the Hawks, Zingas, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Jalen Johnson subbed in for Newell. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepherd. Here's Okogie. Eason, a screen on Daniels. Here's Adams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Shai. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So for the Rockets, Durant's checked in for Steven Adams. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And Shepherd subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Young. He's got 8. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 11 points.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
And stolen by Daniels. To the inside, Johnson. The kick out to Young. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. And Young with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
To the paint, here's Şengün. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside Daniel. To Porzingis. Now, here is Young. Oh, good with the triple. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Johnson with it, guarded now by Durant. It's Young on the wing. He's got 13. Another miss by Young. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Eason against Young. And it's blocked by Şengün. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Dyson Daniel. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
He's off on the first. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jabari Smith comes in for Shepherd. That's off as well, so he misses both. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. A 3 from Porzingis. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Porzingis passes to Young. Back to Porzingis. They need this one. He's off on that one. Adams, some nice D. Pass to Smith. And it's sent back by Okongwu. A 10-footer. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Daniels. Porzingis has got 9.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Thompson looking for an opening. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. Down low. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
KD against Daniels. Right wing. Eason gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. And Thompson sends it back. Smith up top, covered by Johnson. Durant dishes to Adams. Daniels with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Pass to Okongwu. Count that bucket. 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's your high squad. Get loud and let them hear you. It's T-shirt time. Let's get loud.
For the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Steven Adams, and Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. Smith kicks to Durant to the left side wing. Shepard with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Shepard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shepard's got 5 now.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back over to you, Kevin.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. With some arc. Pass to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson against Young. Johnson with the screen on Thompson. A three from Porzingis. Hands it from downtown. 13 points for Porzingis.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 4. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk. We're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The Hawks leading by 4. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Jalen Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Here's Young. Johnson, a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Young. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. Şengün passes to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. He's looking for Daniels and finds him. Back to Okongwu. Outside Daniel. Young from outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Thompson finds KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And KD drops them both. The Hawks leading by 8. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Daniel. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Okongwu against Adams. Johnson outside. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now, here's Durant. He's got 21. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Durant. Here's Young. 22 points for him. Pass to Okongwu. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson from long range. Adams dishes to KD. Six to shoot. Second chance shot. Muscling it in. Kevin Durant.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Young inside. He's covered by Thompson. A wide open look here for Porzingis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to KD. Inside, here's Adams. Excellent defense from Daniel. Johnson, the pass to Young. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by KD. In the corner, Daniel. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Şengün finds Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Johnson's shot is off. Rockets trail by 13. Şengün passes to Thompson. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Daniels with it. Now Smith defending. Young from outside drills the three-pointer. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
They're running. Here's Porzingis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Rockets trail by 15. Down low. Smith kicks to Thompson. Back to Smith. Pass to Şengün. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch it fire.
Okongwu with a screen on Smith. Here's Daniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Making a switch here. Reza Shai checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. That free throw good from Daniels. And he can't hit the second. Rockets trail by 13. And the turnover again by Houston. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Outside Daniels. Thompson against Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Drills it from outside. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
To the inside, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Daniels with it, covered by Smith. And here's Daniels. He's got 8. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Outside, KD. Smith on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Smith from downtown. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you must chase Smith off that three-point line or face the consequences.
Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Finney-Smith. Thompson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And here's KD for 3. Offensive rebound. Şengün finds Finney-Smith. KD against Porzingis. Now, Finney Smith. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Young, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Kevin Durant. Rockets trail by 13. And here is Şengün. Here's Shepard. Back to Şengün. The shot, no good. Excellent defense from Daniel. Here's Shai. He's covered by Eason. Back to Daniels. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Eason, the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 15. Shai has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of them. And he has made good on that pick.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Shai. The basket good off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Well, Shai has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
First one falls for him.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Newell comes in for Johnson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniels. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Durant subbed in for Thompson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Look at KD going to work inside.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now, Alexander Walker hasn't made one yet.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Durant. He has 30, and he lays it straight in. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Misfires on the corner 3. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Shepard. Here's Capella, covered by Okongwu. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Shai. No good from outside. And for Houston, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Now here's Durant. 32 points in the game. Capella with a screen on Okongwu. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks on top, They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Adams is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Shepard in at the 5. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And Thompson sends it back. Back to Kennard. They set the pick. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Alexander Walker. Thompson passes to Adams. Here's Shepard. Three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Kennard.
Rockets foul. Shepard, second. Team first. At the line for your Hawks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Kennard. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 14. Back to Finney-Smith. Houston moving it around. Pass to Shepard. Durant with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Durant's got 35 in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Now Kennard. Over Shepard. Off the left rim and out. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Kennard. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. To the inside. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Shepard. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Now, here's Okongwu. Here's Ricochet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Ricochet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now, a chance at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Ricochet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dyson Daniels checked in for Alexander Walker. And Trae Young subbed in for Luke Kennard. Ricochet's hit them both. Rockets trail by 11. High post, KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. Good on both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Pass to Newell. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Durant. And so Durant nails them both. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Daniels with it. Young outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
KD passes to Shepard. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Shai. Here's Newell. Young is double. Three-pointer, Daniels. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that. Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Johnson's checked in for Newell. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here is Smith. Adams sets the pick for Smith inside. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Back to Young. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Shepherd, defended by Young. And it's Houston with another.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Here's Young. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Shepherd with the ball. Defended by Young. Smith inside. Johnson's there. Clock at 4. Here's Adams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Young outside. Shoots over Adams. Young, no good. Rockets trail by 14. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Shepherd, defended by Young. Adams outside. Pass to Shepherd. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Okongwu. Now Young. Over Adams. That one off the back iron and out. To the middle and taken away by Johnson. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Shepherd with the ball. Defended by Young.
Crafty work there by Shepherd to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
At the line for the Rockets, Shepherd taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Daniels. Pass to Porzingis. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Here's Shepherd. And the 3-ball is good. Shepherd's got 9 points here in the second half.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. KD's got 43 points.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Here's Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Shepherd. Smith outside. Houston moving it around. Pass to KD. KD draws the double. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 13. And Young kicks to Okongwu. And here's Daniels. Young taking his time here. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Outside Durant. KD draws the double. It's deflected and stolen by Okongwu. Young against Thompson. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Tonight earns our player of the game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Trailing by 17. Outside, Smith. He's off from 3. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Young against Thompson. Here's Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Now Johnson lets loose a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. Young against Thompson. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Atlanta leading by 18. Johnson outside. Here's Okongwu. Now Young. Shot clock at 6. Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
58 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Daniel. Pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Johnson in the corner. Takes a three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. On offense, here are the Rockets. Şengün passes to Thompson. Count it!
Thompson. This goes to Alperen Şengün.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With the floater, just 5 to shoot. Daniels fires. Missed on the three. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Trae, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.